experiment with colors. I want to try a green beak on the eagle, whatever. And so that is a color proof, because I'm trying different colors using my trial proof, knowing these are the plates that I'm going to use for the final edition, but I wanted to try it with different colors. I get thirsty talking. Anyway, talking and doing this at the same time, you try it. But anyway, so the color proofs are a whole other type. So this will just be another color proof, because it won't be a part of the edition, because it's using slightly different colors. And then what I'm doing with these newsprint is that the Charlatan gets off most of the ink, but this is just doing just the finest layers of ink. I'm just getting the very top surface off. There will always be what's called plate tone. I will never be able to get this to pure white. Every intaglio process has some plate tone, so there'll be a little bit of color. Great. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Is that wine?
Lemonade. Why was that dangerous? One glass and I. Demo's not going so well, huh? Okay. All right, we're going to move to that press. So the last thing that I do is just clean off the edges here. A little bit of Q-tip.
Multiple proofs and trials ever get sold or distributed?
Yes, you'll find them in our holiday sales. Yeah, because long after we've displayed the editions and have sold the editions, and we just want to get rid of, we need to make room in our flat file drawers for new art. Like, get rid of this. And those always sell for a lot less money. Color proofs and trial proofs are not as valuable as the edition pieces, because they're just trying stuff out. It's just not the way that you want it to be. So I'm actually going to go this way, and I'm going to leave my key plate right behind you here. So I'm going to pull the color one first, and I'm putting it ink side up on a registration sheet down here. And for those of you there, you're in the perfect spot, because this is going to go out that way. And so you'll get to see it come out the other side. And for those of you here, you'll get to see it come the other way on the second plate. And I tore a piece on this. So I put some marks on my sheet so that I know where to lay it down to the position of the plate. Yes.
What kind of paper do you like to use?
I use a few different kinds of paper. For this series, I used Lana Rivera and Honolulu. They're two different cotton rag. Hi, Carol. There's new people arriving all the time. Okay, they're two different kinds of cotton rag papers. They're handmade, whole papers. Okay. You see your mom do this all the time, don't you? Sorry. Oh, hi. You want to help bring the dress up? No, sure.
I'm sorry. You're too shy.
I hope this isn't the same pressure I set like 6 hours ago. I guess it feels like it. Okay. So this is the first half of it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Murder.
Okay. Wait, we're not done. We're not done. So that's just. So what I was saying earlier, you were asking about multiple plates. There you go. You were asking about multiple plates. So I have a registration sheet here that shows the position of the plate and the position of the paper. So with other printmaking processes, I would have to keep putting it, ink side up, and kind of keep making sure that it's exactly where I put it before. What's convenient about photogravure is that because this plate is so thin, I actually have the opportunity to go like this. So I can put it face down and position it exactly right on top of where my first plate is. And I know that I'm gonna be perfectly registered because you can see it. It's not blind, like most printmaking is, because printmaking is a really indirect process. It takes us weeks before sometimes with certain processes before you even know what your image is gonna look like. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I love printmaking, because you do a drawing and you have to imagine it on a plate, and then you have to imagine how you're gonna separate it, and then how it's gonna ink up, and then how it's gonna come out on the press, and how you're gonna colorize it, and what you're gonna do with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. That's good.